Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. We're going into week number 3 of fall year 2. This is Stardew Valley, my True Perfection in 2 years series. So, I wake up on Monday the 15th and I'm just doing a bit of organization, a bit of chores around the farm. And I'm going to head over to Ginger Island, going to Key's room to accept a quest, and neither of the quests were the one with the radioactive ore, so that sucks. But I need to do the quests anyway because I need the key gems to buy those recipes. I picked the one where you have to go through the mine without eating any food, and I totally cheesed it. I just used stairs the whole way. Do I feel bad about it? No, I don't. And then after I got the quest, I just decided to continue on using bombs, and then I could eat food again, so I was like, whatever, I'm here. Might as well keep going. Alright, so before passing out, I made it to... Oh, there's a prismatic shard. That's nice. 164. And I didn't pass out. I used the totem to warp to my farm to pass out in the yard there, in the chicken yard. So the next day I wake up in my bed magically and harvest my crystallariums, put some iridium ore in the furnaces. I don't need the oak resin for anything anymore, so it doesn't matter if I harvest it or not. And I go over to Ginger Island and I can put 4 of the prismatic shards in that bin and finish that quest. And I'm just running around with a melon on my head. No, but it's actually the Stardew Valley Fair. So I head over there. I don't need anything here. I've got everything, but I'm gonna go ahead and do the thing anyway. So let's put all of our Grange items that won us first place last year into the bin. Talk to Lewis. Stand here awkwardly watch him judge. And then go talk to him and act totally surprised when he announces that I'm the winner. What? What do you mean I won? Shocking. Take those items back, put them back into my Grange bin when I get home. And then I just decided to buy a couple of silly items that I don't need and leave, because there was nothing I really needed to do at the fair anyway. So then I get home and go to bed. And I wake up, I check my mail. I'm going to bin the gift that I just got in the mail. Thank you. I'll just turn around and sell that immediately. It is Wednesday, so it is wine day. I go to the greenhouse. And that's looking real nice. Lots of ancient fruit are ready to be picked. And then we head over to Ginger Island, and I've got lots of starfruit that it can be picked too. So let's go through and pick all of those. So putting seeds down, these starfruit seeds. And then I decided that I didn't need the blueberry plants anymore, so instead of those I'm going to have starfruit in its place. And then I head back home and I'm going to do all the wine. And I don't think that we need to watch this entire thing every time. So that's probably good. We get the point. I did all the kegs. So here's the shipping requirements. I'm only missing the radioactive ore and the radioactive bar, Fishing is done, mineral is done, artifacts are done. Cooking is getting close. Looks like there's 5 recipes left to cook. That makes sense. There's still some sundaes and Queen of Sauce left. You could see I was missing a journal scrap, but you actually don't need the journal scraps to get to true perfection, so that doesn't matter. And that's it for the day. So, what are we doing today? We're going to the billboard just to see what's what over here. And I'm like, what the heck? I accept the quest. A tropical fish. I don't have to do it, but let's just do it. So, catch, I think it's 3 of each of the tropical fishes on tropical fishes, is what I just said. The fish on Ginger Island. Then I went back to Willie and bought some supplies and some fish tanks. A bunch of fish tanks. And then I head back to Ginger Island, and I'm just, even though I've got the obelisk, I'm just paying the 1,000 gold because it doesn't matter at this point. I was very certain I was going to make enough money to buy the obelisk, or to buy the golden clock. So then back to fishing. Oh, it's 5, so I've got 3 stingray. I need 2 more. There they are. So with that, I head over to try to find the blue discus. Discus. It's kind of fun to say. So we need 5 of those. I ran out of time. And then I went home and I put the fish tanks down and passed out in the fish tank room. On the 19th, I wake up to a full field of pumpkins and a quest. So I'll harvest all of those pumpkins. And then put down the last batch of pumpkin seeds. And we go to Ginger Island. Pick my pineapples. And continue to fish. There we go. Alright, that's 5. So then I just need 5 of the lionfish now. This is going very well. And there we go. And that's it. Done. And then I warp home. And then I decided to work on my fish tanks. So I had purposely been saving all of the fish that I was catching, especially the specialty fish. And then I wanted to put them in fish tanks so that I could just, you know, it's like souvenirs, so that I could just see the work that I've done. And there's a big fish tank right there. I moved it. And I decided to rearrange the bed a little bit and then put some of those cool, like, blue and purple fish in the fish tank in my bedroom to keep it on theme. And then I went into the forest, and we're going to chop down the entire forest again because it grew back and we can't have that. After doing that for a while, I went home and went to bed. It's Sunday, so watch the Queen of Sauce, and then I go ahead and cook that recipe immediately, which was crab cakes. And now there's only 4 left. As far as I know, you can't get the shrimp cocktail early, and that is the very last recipe on Sunday the 28th of winter year 2. So getting true perfection before that actually wouldn't be possible unless you can get that recipe ahead of time. And a couple of the other recipes ahead of time. So I went over to the desert and bought a butterfly hutch. I just think it's a super adorable addition to the game. I love the butterfly hutch. And I love it when there's butterflies floating around in the house. Very cute. I'm all for it. I didn't have anything else to do that day, so then I just went to bed. And we head into week 4 of fall year 2, so the last week. And we're getting very close to the end. So here's a shot of me doing some of the chores. I don't show it, but I do always pet my animals. Take care of them. All that stuff. And then I went to Ginger Island, and since it is Monday, I can get a new key quest. So just a quick little check on the perfection tracker there. Things are coming along well. So I go to the key quests, and neither of them are the quests with radioactive ore. So that is a super bummer. I really, really need that quest to pop up. And I only have, after this one, there's only 5 more Mondays, I believe, if I'm counting that correctly. So the chances of that quest popping up are getting smaller and smaller. I need it. I was a little worried. About that. So I took the quest where you need to give 50 liked items in a week.
One eternity later.
This is really easy to do when you already have 100% with all of the townsfolk and you've saved a bunch of all of their loved gifts. Like I said, I had that bin that I put all of the loved gifts in, and I save a bunch of them, and I make sure that there's like at least 10 of each, because when this quest pops up, you can get it complete very easily. So then for the rest of the day, I'm just chopping down trees, hardwood. And then I'm organizing my inventory again to do some more loved gifts the next day. Tried to give Penny a melon while she's sleeping, and she refuses to wake up and eat it, so I guess people can't eat melons while they're asleep in the game. So then on Tuesday, I get some chocolate cake in the mail. You know how it is. And then I just sell it immediately. And then I'm just going to go around and give out a whole bunch of gifts again. And dance around Robin's house until she opens. Oh, Sebastian, just wait. I got something for you. Don't eat it. There you go. Alright, dance around a little bit more, waiting for her to open. So that's 44, we're getting close. And then I harvest some more hardwood. I pop over to Ginger Island. And I looked at the quest. I don't know why. I'd already grabbed one. And then I went to buy the recipes. So I finally had enough gems. There we go. That was all the recipes that I needed. So that should be all of the recipes except for Halloween, I believe. The jack-o'-lantern. I think I missed that year one. And then on Wednesday I wake up on a rainy day, but it is also wine day, so that's super fun. And I'll do all the wine kegs. Once again, we don't need to watch all that, we get the point. And then I go into the greenhouse and all of the ancient fruit is ready. So that is a full harvest of the ancient fruit right there. And then we can continue on. I'm putting ancient fruit in these kegs up here, these other 2 sheds. And rhubarb. And then I went home and I didn't really like have anything to do at this point. So I decided to decorate. And yeah, I didn't like the way that looked, so here is just like a bunch of shots of me moving stuff around, decorating my house. So I got a little bit of hardwood left to go for that quest, but we're getting there. I got days to do it. It'll be fine. Got days. Alright, that's a good wine haul. That's a breakdown of all the wine. Good morning, Penny. That's very nice of you. Got a gift from the wizard, which is a jade, and I actually really like that because then I can buy staircases. So then I go and harvest some more hardwood. And we go over to Gingy Island. Yeah, I said Gingy Island. Harvest a little bit more hardwood there. And then I had enough to go put it in her bin. And that completes that quest. Thank you. You want to build Pam a house. You need 950 wood and $500,000. No, I won't be doing that. Not because I don't want to, but because I don't want to spend that kind of money at this point. We're saving for a golden clock. So the next day, I'm just going to do a few things around the farm. Go get a little bit more hardwood. And then just go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Yeah, thanks for the cauliflower. Just gonna sell that. And then I decided to put some torches out into the world along these common paths that I use to keep things lighted. It's just kind of pretty at night. And then I went over to the quarry because there's some trees there and I needed more wood. So you can chop down trees in the quarry. Alright, and then I was like, well, since I'm here, let's just take care of all these too. So here's a fun shot of me getting rid of all the stones in the quarry. And not all of them. And now it is Spirits Eve, my favorite festival. So then I went and finally bought the jack-o'-lantern recipe and a jack-o'-lantern, a funky rug. Why? I don't know. And then here I am doing the maze. Oh, Leo's here. Staring at a fuzzy screen. Hey, what was that show? Does anybody remember that creepypasta where people were saying that they would be watching TV and their parents would walk in on them and there'd be like the snow on the screen like that? And it was this like specific show that people said that they were watching. I don't know, that was a fun one to read about. Anyway, there I go, through the maze, got the pumpkin. Yeah, I didn't really like have anything else to do, but I just really loved that festival, so I hung around for a little bit. Made sure that I had the jack-o'-lantern recipe. And that is it for Spirits Eve. And we go to bed. So, it is the last day of fall year 2. There is only 1 month left to complete this True Perfection in 2 years run. So I checked my luck, and I will check the Queen of Sauce to get another recipe, and then immediately go over and cook said recipe, Fiddlehead Risotto. All of my pumpkins are ready to be picked. So let's go ahead and harvest all of that. And I don't need to put anything down in its place. So we don't need any crops to roll over to the next season. That is it for the 1232 crop field. And just to check on the recipes, we're missing that shrimp cocktail and a couple of others. And that is it for fall. And that's it for this episode as well. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!